It's rare to actually see one of these while it's happening. You can see $10.99 for 40 tall kitchen bags, 40 count, and you see 45. 45. Of course, these are pushed to the back because once those are gone, there's only these ones left, the 40 count. And there's actually no price that says 45 count anymore. You know what else they don't have? 120 count. There's nothing here. There's 110 count because that's the size they're moving to. 110. 110 count. 110 count. And then there's this 68 count. There's no tag anymore for the 120 count.
Let me show you guys what shrinkflation looks like. So I just went to Burger King and got a Whopper Jr. with cheese. Why does this thing look like a slider? Like, they really raise the prices and then shrink the dimensions of the product and think we're not going to notice. Let me let you take a look at what this looks like. Look how small that is. Compared to my hand, look how small that is. It's at least a good 10 to 15% smaller than it usually was. Like, this is getting ridiculous. And they're finding any means possible to get more money out of us and to keep their profit margins. Just greedy. In today's episode of Shrinkflation, Starbucks they shrank the iced drink. This is now a tall. This looks like a short. They cut the ounces and raised the price. I'm so blown away. This is on cold iced drinks. This is now the tall. You notice it looks like a little tiny little thing. Look at how little it is. This is awful. I stand corrected. Apparently they redesigned the size of the cup, but all the snack prices are up. All the drink prices are up. The add-ons are up. And you're better off just filling one of these up with your own liquid. These are cute though, but basically they didn't shrink the cup, allegedly. They claim it's the same size, just redesigned to use less plastic. But if you were using less plastic, wouldn't it be the same amount of plastic if you change the design? I find that hard to believe. But anyway, that's what they told me.
Value size, melatonin, $11.88. Barely halfway filled. Barely halfway filled. What the frick? This little one for $8.88. Barely halfway filled.
Do you guys notice that the family size is the regular pack of Oreos, while the new normal size, no problem, is this little mini pack. Shrinkflation is real. That's absolutely nuts. My hand fits on this. Look at that. It was always this pack that was the regular size. This is something new.
Ordered Panda Express for lunch. Man, their portions are getting smaller and smaller. I guess it's everywhere. Portions are small now. Guess that's a good thing. But prices keep going up.
Briars, what's going on? Like, where are the chocolate chips? There's literally like, there should be chocolate chips in like every scoop. Like, what is going on? This is, I don't know if it's just a bad batch, but this is literally, I can't do this one-handed, but you see there's like,
oh my God, bro.
On chocolate
Hell
chips?
no, man.
Briars.
What the fuck, man?
Like, this is unacceptable. Like, legitimately unacceptable. Please explain what's going on.
I went to Costco to get my Halloween candy, and riddle me this. Look, this, I just opened it. There's two peanut M&Ms in this. What the fuck? There's just two.
the inflation and shrinkflation is getting out of hand. Take all that extra air out the fucking chip bag. And don't put more chips in the bag to get rid of the air. Get rid of the fucking air and make the bag smaller so we can actually see what we're getting from the chip bag. Because I guarantee it's a small ass bag that you're marketing as family sized. Bitch, there is not a family sized amount of chips in the goddamn bag. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. It's bad enough y'all are shrinking items and increasing the price. It makes sense when the boxes get smaller, when the product gets smaller, okay? We can see that. The bag of chips looks like a regular bag of chips. No, bitch, take that extra air out. Make the bag the size that you're actually filling with the chips. You're wasting product. You're wasting extra bag because there is not that much chips in the bag for that much bag to be used. You're wasting resources. Show us what's really in the fucking bag for real. And just make the chip bag the size of the amount of chips that's in it. Yeah, because I want to see that. Because then it'll put into perspective, like, this doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It never really did, but it really doesn't. No.
Costco, what the fuck is this? This is not my first rodeo buying peppermint bark, and I noticed it in the store, but I was like, I still want it. Holidays. This is not like their other peppermint bark, but this shit was still $15. I want you to take a look at this. If you've purchased peppermint bark from Costco, you know what the fuck we're looking at. It like disappears. It was never like this before. Like it used to be like honkers, like big ass pieces. Like I used to not be able to break it like that. $15. I'm gonna still eat it. It's delicious, but this should be like $8, not $15.
Look at how full this Gorilla Glue is. Photo credit goes to this Redditor. The weight was marked correctly. It's just wasting that much space. This Redditor who went to work and found that these were being replaced by these. 330 grams, 160 grams. This value pack for extra gum went from 6 10-piece packets to 5 10-piece packets by this Reddit poster. They said they actually emailed Wrigley's, and this is the response they got. We've been absorbing raw material costs for a while now. Unfortunately, we have now had to reduce pack sizes. However, the quality of our chocolate bars remains unaffected. So, copy and paste at its best. Because that does not look like chocolate bars to me. This Redditor shared a really good example of deceptive packaging. This is what it used to be, 72. It looks a little smaller to me than the new package, which is 60 sprays versus 72 sprays. But even if they're the same size, this is the epitome of deceptive packaging. This Redditor shared their experience in the new box versus the old. Kashi Go reduced the size, increased the price by 20 cents, and made it less healthy. This Redditor shared another extra example. 60 pieces was in this old one, and it's a bit shorter and rounder. This is 46 pieces, and it is taller and skinnier. This is what they often do, especially with Tide and laundry detergent. They make something taller and skinnier to make it appear larger, so you don't notice the difference in quantity that's inside the bottles because the outside package is deceptive. These cookies sold in Australia, when opened, look like this. There is a ramp here so that it lays to the side, so that these are not full of cookies. Thank you to this Australian Redditor for sharing this so that we can see some of what's going on in other places. Thank you also to all of the Redditors who have shared their photos in the Shrinkflation Reddit. I invite all of you guys to hop over to the Shrinkflation subreddit and share your experiences and say hi to all of these wonderful Redditors who shared these photos.